Hey guys, Big Air 01 coming at you with another video. In this video we're going to try to balance our wheels. I just recently put these tubeless rims together in my last video, so I figured I'd do how to balance your wheels or your motorcycle wheels. So sit back and enjoy the video. So guys, like I said at the very beginning there, I just recently made these tubeless wheels or rims because I had a nail in my tire, so I ended up putting these into tubeless rims. If you want to check out that video, make sure you check that out on my channel. So for this project, you're going to need some super strength molding tape, 3M basically. It's going to help apply some of the weights. I've got some spare weights here, but I've also got some weights that were already on the bike when I first bought it. So I'm going to peel those off and we're going to properly balance the wheels. We're going to need some tape or some chalk, whichever you want to choose. You're also going to need some sort of balancing stand. I've got a Venom motorcycle stand basically from Venom, and it came with some instructions. So it's pretty easy to do from what I understand. You're basically just going to spin the wheel and try to find the heavy point and the light point, and then you're going to mark it, and let me show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the old stock weight, the weights that were already on there. Just going to take a screwdriver, just peel them off. Maybe get some brake cleaner to help clean the rest of the goo that's on there off of them. Okay, so the heavy point is always going to go to the bottom. You're basically just going to spin the tire a little bit to see where it stops. And the heavy part will go to the bottom automatically. So you can sort of see that it's starting to stop right there. So I've already taken off the weights that were already on there. So we'll just do a quick check. So it looks like the valve stem is going to be the heaviest. And I know in my last video I mentioned to you that there's little red dots and yellow dots that are on when you're installing your tire. Make sure that you put the yellow dot or the red dot down by the valve stem so that you know that you're putting the lightest part of the tire against the heaviest part of the rim. So right now, obviously the valve stem is still the heaviest part of the rim, and it wants to come back down to the bottom. So that means we're just gonna have to it doesn't look like I'm gonna have to put a lot of weight on there. So we're just going to wait till it stops, and then when it stops, we're going to mark where the bottom is and the top is. Well, actually just the top. So I'm just gonna take a piece of paper or tape and just mark up here as the lightest part of the rim. So now I should be able to put a weight in the middle here. I'm not going to put very much because that wheel is not very, it doesn't look like it's very heavy. So, or it looks like it's not off by much. Okay, so I've got my 3M molding tape there that I've just tacked to the bottom of the weight. And I'm just going to peel it off, and I'm just going to lightly tack it onto the lightest portion of the wheel there and see if this wheel will balance out. So you try to put it in the middle. There are different weights that you can buy. You can buy these things called spoke weights, and they basically would go on the spokes. So I just have it lightly tacked there. Okay, so you know that the tire is balanced properly when you basically move the tire to all the different positions and it doesn't move. So right now I'm using a 7 gram tire weight, and as you can see it's still not completely balanced. It's almost a little bit too heavy still up here, because if I go to the side, the tire weight's there now. It wants to come back down. So I think I'm gonna try a 5-gram weight there and see if that works. So I'll take the 7-gram one off. As you can see, as soon as I take it off, it starts to come back down. So now I've got a 5-gram weight on there, and it's supposed to go here. It's supposed to stay in every single position when it's properly balanced. I moved that one, so let's just put it there. It's not moving very much, but it looks pretty good with the 5. I think I'm going to do a 5-gram weight on this wheel, just because it seems to be the most stable. It doesn't move that much, and the weight is actually directly across from the valve stem. I think that looks pretty good. So I'll push that 5-gram weight on there and make sure it's center. And this tire should be properly balanced now. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Obviously, there's lots of different types of balancing stands that you can buy. When you're doing it, you just want to make sure that you're doing it on a level surface, and that you have a nice clean area when you're applying your weights, so that the weights don't fall off. And it's not a big deal if they fall off, because you can always just come back and redo the weights. But for the most part, it's a pretty easy process to do to balance your wheels. So that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, definitely drop a like or share it. And obviously don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos. I'm still not done with my WR250R, so be sure to check out my channel and check out all the mods and vids that I've done on this bike. Thanks for watching.